The Washington Post did an investigation and found that Donald Trump had actually spent $12,000 from his own charity in order to buy one of Tim Tebow's signed helmets and jerseys. So Donald Trump used the money from one of his charities to drop $12,000 on a Denver Broncos football helmet and jersey signed by Tim Tebow. So apparently this was part of a fundraiser for the Susan G. Komen Foundation, and they were auctioning off the helmet and the jersey. And so Donald Trump comes in, but he doesn't actually spend his own money on it. He spends the money from his charity. So again, the money did not come from Donald Trump. It came from
the Donald J. Trump Foundation.
The Donald J. Trump Foundation, yes, exactly.
So, first of all, if he kept it for himself, it's illegal, and that could have some consequences. I don't know if Donald Trump ever has consequences, but theoretically it should.
Yeah.
If he used it for his charity, well, boy, I'm curious about that. Like, how in the world did you use a helmet for your charity? Maybe. I mean, it could be that, hey, everybody come check out my Tim Tebow helmet, and meanwhile give my money, give money to my charity. But obviously, when asked about it, the Trump organization has not had anything to say about that. That's not surprising. And then finally, what a brilliant businessman. Maybe he used it as an investment. You sell it later, and then your charity has more money. Okay, that makes sense. So he bought it for $12,000. Guess what it's going for now? $415.
He's such a smart businessman. I want to vote for him because he knows a lot about business. He's successful.
I mean, first of all, Tim Tebow is a great American. Second of all, let's just give him the benefit of the doubt. What if he did bid on this and it was actually something that he said, hey, send the check to them for it, and someone else not paying attention sent it from his foundation, you know, putting two and two together that, oh, he was at a charity event, but they're thinking, oh, from the charity. So someone could have messed up as well. So there is another, and I'm not, you know, I think this is probably the only time in my life I've ever said give him the benefit of the doubt when it comes to Donald Trump. But, I mean, something this, it's 12 grand, I understand.
Yeah.
It was, what, 4 years ago? Or when Tim Tebow was hot for it to be 12,000.
Yeah, it was in 2012. So
yeah, so
4
that's
years
when,
ago.
that's when, you know, Tim was really hot. And now it's worth 400 because he's not playing in the NFL anymore. But, I mean, I don't know. Somebody had to mess up. I don't think he's just going to be there, and then he's not going to write the check himself. Obviously, a business manager or somebody else had to write it, no?
I would give him the benefit of the doubt.
No? Okay, all right.
I would give him the benefit of the doubt if he didn't have issues with charitable foundations to begin with, right?
Right.
So, like, when you think about it in a broader context, and you think about all the issues he's had with saying that he's this charitable man who's done all these amazing things, and then you find out, no, actually, he's not a charitable man at all. He just claims he is. I mean, this just...
So now Kenny's a better guy than I am, so I like that you're trying to give him the benefit of the doubt, and that's
just
good.
In this one case.
And we should have that spectrum of, you know, possibilities as to how this went down. You're right, that's a possibility. The only reason why I say I don't believe that is because of the history that Anna points out. I mean, I just did a story earlier this week where he said, you know, oh, the Trump board game, I'm going to give that money away to charity. My books, I'm giving that money away to charity. Washington Post investigates it. And they say, okay, and at the time they'd ask him what charities. And he said, oh, the AIDS charities and veterans. And then you'll look it up. And he gave, in one instance, he gave $1,000 to an AIDS charity. And then he turned around and gave like $40,000 to his son's private school. Now, out of the Donald J. Trump Foundation.
Right.
So now, that's not the tuition. That's charity you're giving to a private school to get your dumb-ass son in, because otherwise he couldn't get in if you didn't bribe them that way.
Right.
That's what he uses the charities for. And they found out that the people he said he was giving the money to was about 8% of the overall money that the charity gave to. Most of the money got funneled back into Trump projects. So that's why, in that context, this is a total Trump move.
All right, so then probably the person who's used to cutting those checks from the foundation was like, oh, here goes another one.
Yeah, exactly.
Son, and send that right off. Got it. All right, well, hey.
It's almost like Donald Trump doesn't really care about charity.